George didn't deserve this. From a loved co-host on Impaulsive to a solo podcaster, he finally revealed what made him switch, and it's saddening. What's good everyone, Ringlywood Wankley here. Today we're gonna talk about George Janko. You might know him from the Impaulsive podcast. He was a great addition to the team, but a year ago he walked out of it, and since then he never returned to them. George went completely solo and made his own podcast that got a lot of success. And right now, after a year, he invited one of his ex-co-hosts, Mike, to confront him about it. But before we do that, like, subscribe. I need to feed my children. They're momentarily stuck in the basement. We need a little bit of backstory. Why did he walk out?
There are certain. He is clocked out.
Yeah,
I know.
George has been under a tremendous amount of abuse.
No,
Stop, George. I want you over here with me. George, I want you over here with me.
He had a disagreement with a fellow comedian named Bobby Lee. He walked out and never returned again. And it appears like he couldn't take a joke. But that is completely far from the truth. They have edited that way to make him look like a bad comedian that can't take jokes. That wasn't the case. Bobby Lee is a disgusting human being, allegedly, and Logan and Mike were hiding that fact in front of their so-called friends. So this clip has been going viral lately. George Janko exposes the Bobby Lee situation, aka the moment where he left Impaulsive. Let's react to it.
Yeah.
Okay, the Bobby Lee situation.
Who was the first person that jumped off the couch and said, George just left, that was not good, we have to fix this situation?
But did they not cut shit that you should have stood up for me and said, hey, you can't cut that shit. That's gonna make him look like an idiot for leaving.
Okay, let's slow down, and I'll answer that. We have always cut. This is all healthy, by the way. We have always cut.
Start crying.
No.
He's trying to hide the fact that they cutted a lot of footage. We even saw a clip where Bobby Lee pushed his junk towards George's face, something that you don't do as a guest.
Have numerous times on the show, which I'm sure a number of shows do, cut things that we believe will protect the integrity or reputation of the guest.
That protected nobody but him.
No, of the guest. That's what I'm trying.
Well, what about the guy that you break bread with, bro?
But we removed.
Yeah, Mike, aka the lapdog of Logan Paul. He will do everything to protect Logan. And in this situation, I don't know why they didn't release the clip.
No, of the guest. That's what I'm trying.
Well, what about the guy that you break bread with, bro?
But we removed a number of things that you said on the podcast.
Name one.
Oh, Mike, checkmate. He couldn't say anything.
Said the joke wrong.
No, I understand that, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, I didn't sexually harass somebody, man.
I'm not trying to die one-to-one. I'm just saying
But you, okay, Mike, if this was an episode that was you, and what happened to you, and then the whole world thinks that I walked away because I can't take a joke, that's fucked, bro. That's fucked.
It parlayed into more stuff happening.
I never had a problem with Bobby Lee.
No, he knows that.
I had a problem with the way that Logan and you were kind of gassing him to keep doing. He started the episode putting his balls in my face. I let that one go. Then every 2 seconds, he kept grabbing my dick.
Yeah, no wonder why Bobby needs writers. Jesus Christ. What kind of insult shit is this? That's super disgusting. Every 2 seconds, let's grab his dick. Let's go, boys. This is comedy. Peak comedy writing.
That only turns around to grab your dick,
right,
talk shit to your face, and you can't smack or beat the living brakes off of this guy. Because Logan makes me apologize to this man, or I don't have a job on Impaulsive anymore.
Logan was still his boss and he wasn't even paying him that well. He needed the money. Like, more money equals more responsibility, and he had a lot of responsibility with his current wedding. He had to take care of his sister. He needed the money, and Logan was actively not paying him. So honestly, it's super saddening. He was friends with these guys and they were total snakes with it. Logan didn't respect him at all. Mike was trying to cover up for Logan, but eventually he chose the wrong side.
Understood. I can only speak for myself.
Bro, it's not a group chat.
I hope you can understand that. No. I'm talking about during the episode because I didn't know that you were feeling.
But after the episode, do you remember when you called me and I said, Mike, this is all that happens, and you said verbatim, you said, It's our fault for not telling you this, but me and Logan are really the ones who should be talking to the guest. You are really there for a boys only episode.
Jesus Christ, Mike, you're a lapdog and a snake. Before we jump into conclusions how disgusting Bobby actually is, we need the footage. We need the uncut footage from Impaulsive. And we already know Logan isn't going to show that at all. It's out of his own best interest to not release that footage or say something in the lines of, oh, we lost that footage, we don't have it anymore. It's out of his own interest because they were laughing at sexual assault in front of their eyes. Logan and Mike were literally just laughing. Imagine calling them your friends, but they were laughing when you had it rough, where you couldn't beat the guy up that was using you. He was in a position where he couldn't do anything. I really have to respect George for it, for being so well-mannered, and he contained his hate towards Bobby at that time. If I was in his place, I would be in prison. We can tell when people are joking, but there are borders you don't cross. You're not going to a random lady and spank her butt and say, oh, it's for a comedic purpose. Bro, you're gonna be the next member of prison if you do that.
Get back to the Bobby Lee thing, because I didn't want to settle this right now. I've been so quiet about this shit, bro. Bobby, if you're which you are watching, I know you're watching. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you because I know who you are, bro. I know you're using comedy to get out of an uncomfortable situation. I know you're just messing around me. I know even you when you were grabbing my dick.
And God bless George, he was willing to forgive Bobby, but Bobby was still talking shit on camera about George.
What hurt me is that I didn't do anything, and I got all the smoke for it, bro. Like all of it. And then he called me fucking Ringo and make jokes on that shit. And then on the podcast, Logan made me apologize to him, bro.
If George was a girl, Bobby would be behind bars. Let's be real. The entire situation would have been different, but hey, he gets away with it.
Our reaction to those jokes from the beginning are what gave him the fire to keep doing it.
And I wanted him to keep doing it. I thought it was fun,
because you
bro.
weren't, you didn't seem like you were having fun. You seemed affected.
Oh yeah, that's how it goes. Someone is defected. What are we gonna do? Let's put more fuel to the fire. His friends weren't supportive of him. He had to apologize. They made him look like he couldn't take a joke.
I'm not grouping you guys, but you guys. You know why? Because, bro, like,
what did you want me to do?
Bro, I always got the
swing on Logan. You were the one that said you wanted to.
No.
How come you did it?
No. Hold on. First of all, shame on me for
and weeks before that, you probably told me that you wanted to hit me.
Smack you.
Now we know the reason why George left and went on his own way. They ridiculed him for a very long time just because he was religious. I know. Friendships are all about joking with each other. You can ridicule each other and you know it's not serious. But these dudes were doing it on camera, putting his whole religion on blast. They ridiculed him. It was not friendly fire anymore. It was just straight up gassing him.
What did you want me to do?
Bro.
At least stop the situation. At least say, hey, stop touching him. It's not funny. I'm not saying George is an angel. I do believe his story. But yeah, let me know what you think about the situation. Let me know if you think Bobby Lee is an actual comedian. I don't think it was funny. But that's all the time we got for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't be like Bobby. Don't be like Logan and Mike. See ya in the next one.